Hey guys, this is John Lee Hilliard Jr. on JC's Vending Services LLC's YouTube channel. Thank you guys for deciding to rock with us today. So today, you already know it's our day, devotional time. So I take a little piece of my day to give God thanks and honor by continuing to study and read His Word for myself and also for you guys. So I want to start off real quick with, so my son had asked me, like, why do he have to work? And his he didn't know if him working would allow him to build to make money, because he said he wanted to make money like I do. And I was trying to explain to him that God has given all of us the ability to gain wealth. Now, whether we follow His principles and His statutes and commandments is our choice. But if we choose to be a good steward of what He has blessed us with, we'll already be doing what He said. So I brought up Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 11 through 20. I just want to read it real quick. And I explained it to him. It says, "Be careful that you don't forget the Lord your God by failing to keep His commands and ordinances and statutes that I am giving you today. When you eat and are full and build beautiful houses to live in, and your herds and flock grow large, and your silver and gold multiplies, and everything else you have increases, be careful that your heart does not become proud, and you forget the Lord your God who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the place of slavery." And then I'll jump to 17. Um, you may say to yourself, "My power and my own ability have gained this wealth for me." But remember that the Lord your God gives you the power to gain wealth in order to confirm His covenant He swore to your ancestors, as it is today. If you ever forget the Lord your God and follow other gods with a small g, to serve them and bow in worship to them, I testify against you today that you will certainly perish. Like the nations the Lord is about to destroy before you, you will perish if you do not obey the Lord your God. So, when I was explaining it to him, just simply told him, like, the things that we have, the things that we can do, the things that you can do if you follow biblical principles is unlimited. But you have to understand that you didn't do it yourself. You can wake yourself up, but you don't know how to wake. You can get up in the morning, but you don't know how to wake yourself up. You know, you can see things, but you know how to open your eye, but you don't know how to make your eyes see. Um, all of these things that we do and we take for granted is a gift from God. He has given us, each and every one of us, including you, my friends, the ability to build wealth, to gain wealth. And it tells you in Deuteronomy chapter 8. In your own time, you can go read 8 all the way through 20, but know that it says, remember the Lord. Like, remember His statutes and commandments, follow His guidelines, and your life will be drastically improved. He states that, when your stomach is full, when you're living in a beautiful house, when your herd and flocks grow large, when your silver and gold multiplies, everything, and when everything around you increases, just don't forget, give me thanks, because I'm the Lord your God who has given you the ability to gain wealth. And that's what I was, like a rough scenario I was explaining to him, that I came from poverty. I came from government assistance, government housing, and my life has been full of ups and drastic downs and dramatic ups. But I never really had peace until the last few years of my life. And that came from me yielding my life to Christ and understanding that living His principles in my marriage, raising my children, being a better husband, a father, and a provider is is the correct way for us to live. Now, it may not be the correct way for you guys, but somebody said to me today, was bringing up toxic masculinity and brought up like just how I'm the woman, I'm the man, and I should make this, and you're the woman, you should stay home and raise the kids. That's what I believe. I wouldn't call that myself toxic masculinity. It's biblical principles that I'm supposed to be a provider for those in my households. First Timothy chapter 5 verse 8 says, "Any man that does not provide for those in his household, especially his children, have denied the faith of Jesus Christ and is worse than a non-believer." Hey guys, sorry to interrupt you watching this outstanding video, but I would like to ask right now that if you have the heart and if you have the resources, that you donate to our ACER program, which is a step into reality, which is a program to where we go in these low-income areas and we teach young girls and boys how to manage money, how to set a budget, how to earn money, and what they do with the money when they get it. So our whole process is trying to make sure that the young men and women build good money habits as they grow instead of learning how to manage money through the world and it end up going broke trying to look fake rich. So if you have the heart, if God puts it on your heart, please go to our website, which is right here. And at the very top of our website page, there's a blue button. You can hit that donate button and it'll take you to the donation link and you can donate whatever God puts on your heart. So thank you guys so much for watching. And now back to this outstanding video. I can't go out like that. I'm a follower of Christ, and I truly believe that is that. Now, my wife works outside the home, but she loves helping. She loves doing that type of stuff. But when she's to a point where she want to stop or stay at home with the kids or raise our last child at home, she can do that, and it won't bother me at all. Simply because being a good steward, being the head of the household, means providing for those under you. In our house, and this may not be in you guys' home, but I explained it to my supervisor today that in my house, my structure follows as thus: God, me, my wife, and my children. Me and my wife, like I'm here to serve my wife. My wife is here to serve me. And I know most people don't like that. And then me and my wife together are here to serve both of our children. That's how it works in our house. So that's just something I gave my son and was trying to explain to him the best I could. Like, you can, but you have to not be lazy. But anyway, this is the day devotional, and I'm already on a whole nother topic. So, what's today? Today is October 28th, guys. It is um almost Christmas. Well, almost Christmas, but Thanksgiving. What's going on with me? Halloween is coming up. It's coming up. So be safe with the kids' candy and out trick or treat. So today's devotional for October 28th is entitled Worst Case Scenario. He replied, "You of little faith, why are you so afraid?" Then he got up and rebuked the winds and the waves, and it was completely calm. Many of Jesus' disciples were fishermen, and they knew from experience that the Sea of Galilee was notorious for its sudden and violent storms. The sequel recorded in Matthew chapter 8, verse 23 through 27 was especially furious. As the high winds whipped up the sea into vicious waves, the disciples grew frightened and frantic. They were certain the boat would capsize and all of them would drown. Incredibly, while all of this was happening, Jesus was sleeping calmly in the back of the boat. The disciples finally had to wake him up because they were certain that they were about to drown. "Jesus, wake up," and told us. Sorry, I'm like a run-on sentence. Learn it in English. Um, They were about to drown. So it's Jesus woke up and he told the storm to be still, and it obeyed him. He then looked at his disciples and asked why they had such little faith. They were awestruck and speechless. Hardships and problems in this world are real, without a doubt, guys. It is natural to be afraid or terrified when waves are crashing and winds are blowing violently. Without a doubt, I get that when I'm dealing with my son, my daughter. She's potty training phase. She's almost out of pull ups. But my son is hitting that 13-year-old phase where he's choosing to make bad decisions, and I help him and I redirect him and I follow that with discipline as my Lord commands me, because I love him with all my heart and I want him to be a better man than me. So that stuff is I'm scared that what the discipline and the life lessons won't sink in enough to where he realizes how real it is before it gets too real, if you know what I mean. So anyway, Jesus certainly takes none of this lightly. But let's go back and read it. Hardships and problems in the world are real. It is natural to be terrified or afraid when waves are crashing and the winds are blowing violently. Jesus certainly takes none of it lightly, but there is an eternal confidence that puts the ups and downs of life in perspective. Lord, I pray that the knowledge of your eternal love and protection will so pervade my heart that I can walk through life's storms with confidence in you. May God add a blessing to the hearers and the doers of his word. Um, yeah, so like I was saying, like, just I'm a first time dad with a teenager. Like, not first time dad, but like I'm going through the teenage stage and I've never dealt with it with my child because he's just entering that stage. And I just remember how rebellious I was when I was a teenager. And I pray that God give me strength to discipline him and to give him words of wisdom and to show him from this. You guys can see it. Show him from this Bible how to live his life and how he should. And if he follows the commandments of Christ, his life will, the peace that passes all understanding, guys. The turmoil and tumultuous life I was living before I yielded my life to Christ pales in comparison to the peace and the comfort and the blessings that I enjoy now, that I've yielded my life. And a lot of times I get in scenarios where, there's wind and waves and I'm frustrated and I just pray. I pray on the way to work. I pray after work. I pray working on vending machines. I pray when I get home. I just pray and I talk to God and just get some of that stuff off my heart because I'll hold on to it. So I hope you guys have a blessed night. If you want us to put you in like our prayer request, you can always shoot an email on our website right here. And you can always put it in the comment section. Give us your name and put in there what you want us to pray about or for. And the next day devotion, the next day I'll do my best to put that in there. So hope you guys have a blessed day. Continue to focus on your finances, but most importantly, put God first. You have no idea the amount of blessings, the amount of grace God has continued to give you each and every day. But we, as humans, we take it for granted because it's natural and it's always been. But when it's not, then it's gone. We take it for granted. I thank God that I can get up and He's put me around so many people in the world that I can get up and go to my grocery store and grab some food. I can get up and go to my job in the morning. I can get up and work on some vending machines. I can get up and spend time with my children. I can wake up. I can walk. I can talk. I can think. I can drive my car. I can do all these things. My children are healthy. My wife is healthy. Like, all of these blessings are every day, but we get so wrapped up in the normality of it, we forget that they are blessings without a doubt. So I don't want to keep going, guys. I don't know. I'm trying to be a good steward. I'm trying to be a good father and a good husband. Not trying to be, the best in the world, but I want to continue to strive to do better. Um, I want to have the love that Christ has for us and all of us. So I try to treat my fellow man how I would treat myself. I try to be respectful. I fail and I falter, and I always have to go back and apologize because it weighs heavy on my heart when I cross someone, even someone that may call me out of my name or call me a nigga or gave me a middle finger on the road, and I don't even get mad. So it's not because I don't want to be. What's the point? It feels like somebody trying to ruin my day. But again, I just told y'all bye. I'm preaching like Paul. I'm consistently trying to wrap it up and keep starting back over on a different topic. So have a blessed night, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, please do not fail to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We truly appreciate it. Hello, all new subscribers. Thank you guys for rocking with us. I'll do like something for our subscribers I want to say a few weeks, but I got a lot of business going on. And in the holidays when they come up. So I'm gonna do my best, guys. I'll figure out something. Me and my wife are working on something. So have a blessed night. Be safe. Take care of your loved ones. Au revoir. A bientôt. À la prochaine.